Okay, real talk. 3 months ago, my bank account looked like a crime scene. Money came in, money went out, and I had absolutely no idea where it was going. I'd heard about this magical 50/30/20 budgeting rule that supposedly transforms your finances, but I was skeptical. I mean, can splitting your money into 3 categories really change your life? Spoiler alert, I was about to find out the hard way, and what happened over the next 90 days completely blew my mind. The challenge: 90 days of 50/30/20. What is the 50/30/20 rule? Before we dive into my disaster-filled journey, let's break down what this rule actually means. The 50/30/20 rule is a simple budgeting framework created by Senator Elizabeth Warren. It's brilliantly straightforward. You split your after-tax income into 3 buckets. 50% goes to needs, your essentials like rent, groceries, utilities, and insurance. 30% is for wants, the fun stuff like dining out, Netflix subscriptions, and that overpriced coffee habit we all pretend we don't have. And 20%? That's your financial freedom fund, savings, investments, and debt payoff. Here's exactly how the 50/30/20 rule breaks down for someone earning $4,000 per month after taxes. This visual makes it crystal clear where every dollar should go. Month 1 was a wake-up call that hit harder than my alarm on Monday mornings. I sat down with my bank statements, spreadsheets open, ready to conquer this budgeting thing. First shock. I was spending 72% on needs. 72%. My rent was eating up 45% of my income alone. Then came the real gut punch. I was only spending 8% on wants, which sounds responsible until you realize I was putting a whopping 20% on my credit card every month. Plot twist. That wasn't savings, that was debt. My actual savings? A sad 0%.
Zero. Zilch. Nada.
The difference between where I was and where I needed to be was staggering. Here's the brutal comparison. I had to make some tough decisions fast. No more pretending everything was fine. I called my landlord about negotiating rent, which felt absolutely terrifying. I switched to a cheaper phone plan, meal prepped like my life depended on it, and canceled subscriptions I forgot I even had. That gym membership I used twice in 6 months?
Gone.
The premium music service when I had a free option?
Bye.
Every dollar needed a purpose now. Month 2 was where things got interesting. My landlord actually agreed to reduce rent by $150 if I helped with minor building maintenance. Score. My needs dropped to 58%, not perfect, but progress. I started a side hustle doing freelance graphic design, which brought in an extra $600. But here's what nobody tells you about budgeting. It's emotionally exhausting. I turned down dinner with friends 3 times. I felt like I was missing out while everyone else was living their best lives. The FOMO was real, and it hit different. Quote, the 50/30/20 rule isn't about deprivation. It's about being intentional with your money. You're not giving up your life. You're gaining control of it. Dave Ramsey, financial expert. But then something clicked. I realized I could still have fun within the 30% wants category. I just had to be creative. Instead of expensive restaurants, I hosted potluck dinners. Instead of bars, I invited friends over for game nights. The quality time with people I cared about actually improved because we weren't just throwing money at activities. We were being present. And you know what? Nobody even noticed I was on a budget. By the end of month 2, I had achieved significant milestones in my financial transformation. Each step brought me closer to the 50/30/20 goal, and the momentum was building. Month 3 was when the magic happened. My side hustle grew to $900 a month, which completely changed the game. I finally hit the numbers. 52% on needs, 28% on wants, and 20% on savings and investments. 20%. I opened my first high-yield savings account and started investing $100 a month in index funds. The feeling of seeing money actually grow instead of disappear? Absolutely unmatched. I paid off $1,200 in credit card debt. My credit score jumped 35 points. I felt like I had superpowers. After 90 days, the numbers told an incredible story. These weren't just statistics. They represented a complete financial transformation that changed my relationship with money forever. Let me show you the visual proof of this transformation. These aren't stock photos. This is my actual journey captured month by month, showing the real struggles and victories along the way. The unexpected benefits. But here's what shocked me most: the benefits that had nothing to do with money. I slept better knowing I had a financial cushion. The constant anxiety about checking my bank account?
Gone.
My relationship improved because money fights with my partner disappeared. I felt more confident at work because I wasn't desperate for every paycheck. The mental clarity that comes with financial control is something I never expected, but now can't imagine living without. Lessons I learned. Key takeaways from 90 days. The 50/30/20 rule isn't rigid. It's a framework you adapt to your life. Your first month will be messy, and that's completely normal. Side hustles can be game changers if you have the energy. Automating savings is crucial because willpower isn't reliable. Tracking expenses is annoying but absolutely necessary. The rule works at any income level, you just scale it. Financial discipline creates freedom, not restriction. How you can start today. Ready to try this yourself? Here's exactly how to start, even if you think your situation is hopeless. First, calculate your after-tax monthly income. That's your starting number. Then track every expense for 1 week to understand your current spending patterns. Categorize everything into needs, wants, and savings. Don't judge yourself, just observe. Next, identify your biggest spending category and look for one way to reduce it by 10%. Open a separate savings account today, even if you can only put in $20. Finally, set up automatic transfers on payday before you can spend the money. Start small, stay consistent, and adjust as you go. Here's a real example for different income levels to prove this works for everyone. Whether you earn $3,000 or $7,000 a month, the 50/30/20 principle scales perfectly. Quote, "A budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went." The 50/30/20 rule gives you that roadmap. John C. Maxwell, leadership expert. Common mistakes to avoid. Let me save you from the mistakes I made. Don't try to be perfect on day one. You'll burn out immediately. Don't forget to budget for irregular expenses like car maintenance or annual subscriptions. Don't beat yourself up when you mess up, because you absolutely will. Don't compare your budget to someone earning double your income. Don't ignore your debts while trying to save. Tackle both simultaneously. And please, don't forget to actually enjoy the 30% once category. This isn't about punishment, it's about balance. Your financial transformation starts now. So here's the truth bomb. The 50/30/20 rule absolutely works, but it requires honesty, consistency, and patience. My bank account went from scary to stable in just 90 days. I saved nearly $2,000, paid off over $1,000 in debt, and completely transformed my relationship with money. But the real win? I proved to myself that financial freedom isn't about earning more. It's about managing better. If a former financial disaster like me can do this, trust me, you absolutely can too. Your 90-day transformation starts today. Drop a comment below telling me, what percentage of your income goes to needs right now? Are you ready to try the 50/30/20 challenge? And if you want to see me try other money experiments, like living on cash only for 30 days or the extreme savings challenge, smash that subscribe button. Your future, wealthy self will thank you. Now go transform your finances. You've got this. Enjoyed this video? Hit the like button and subscribe to stay tuned for more.